Igniting change. Strategies for raising awareness in social movements in an era defined by rapid information exchange and global connectivity. Raising awareness has become both a lifeline and a battleground for social change. For activists and advocates striving to challenge systemic inequities, climate crises, or human rights violations, awareness serves as the spark that ignites collective action. Yet, transforming knowledge into meaningful impact requires deliberate strategy, empathy, and adaptability. The modern activist faces a paradox. Unprecedented access to information coexists with overwhelming noise and skepticism. Whether fighting for racial justice, gender equality, or environmental preservation, the ability to cut through the chaos hinges on crafting messages that resonate deeply while remaining grounded in truth. This article explores actionable frameworks, ethical considerations, and innovative techniques to elevate awareness beyond mere visibility, to foster genuine, lasting change. The power of storytelling and advocacy stories have always been humanity's most potent tool for connection, persuasion, and transformation. In advocacy work, narrative-driven communication transcends data and policy jargon, appealing directly to shared values and emotions. A single story, a mother losing her home to gentrification, a survivor of police brutality sharing their journey, or a farmer detailing the collapse of crop yields due to drought, can encapsulate complex issues in ways that reports or graphs cannot. Effective storytelling in activism demands authenticity, specificity, and relatability. It avoids generalizations and instead focuses on individual experiences, allowing audiences to see themselves in the struggle. When paired with clear calls to action, these narratives bridging the gap between online engagement and offline action. While digital activism is powerful, its true potential lies in translating online support into tangible outcomes. Campaigns must include clear pathways for offline involvement, whether through petitions, donations, volunteering, or attending rallies. For example, the Ice Bucket Challenge raised millions for ALS research, but its legacy extended far beyond virality. It sparked renewed funding and scientific breakthroughs. To prevent slacktivism, superficial support, organizers must design multi-tiered engagement models. Users might begin with a simple share or sign-on, then progress to deeper commitments based on their interests. Gamification, such as tracking contributions or rewarding milestones, can further incentivize sustained participation. Educational campaigns, building knowledge through empathy. Raise awareness isn't merely about spreading information, it's about fostering comprehension, compassion, and agency. Educational campaigns rooted in dialogue rather than monologues empower individuals to question assumptions, confront biases, and take ownership of their roles in societal change. Workshops, webinars, and peer-to-peer learning circles provide structured environments for this process. These initiatives thrive when they prioritize accessibility. Complex topics like structural racism or climate science require simplification without trivialization. Infographics, analogies, and multilingual resources help demystify subjects, ensuring that barriers like language proficiency or educational background don't limit inclusion. Furthermore, inviting experts and community members to co-design curricula strengthens credibility and cultural relevance. Interactive learning, utilize quizzes, simulations, or role-playing exercises to deepen engagement and retention of key concepts. Mentorship programs, pair novices with seasoned activists to transfer knowledge, build networks, and cultivate leadership skills. Youth involvement, engage younger generations through school programs, summer camps, or youth-led forums to harness their energy and fresh perspectives. Crucially, educational campaigns must acknowledge discomfort and encourage self-reflection. Addressing privilege, complicity, or historical trauma requires sensitivity and space for growth. Facilitators play a vital role in creating safe zones where questions are welcomed and mistakes are reframed as steps forward. Fostering coalitions across diverse communities. No single issue exists in isolation. Poverty, climate injustice, and healthcare disparities intersect in multifaceted ways. Effective awareness raising demands coalition building, uniting disparate groups around common goals while honoring distinct priorities. This approach amplifies influence, broadens resource pools, and pitching stories, frame proposals around newsworthy angles, e.g., upcoming legislation, landmark events, rather than abstract principles alone. Monitoring impact. Track how media portrayals affect public sentiment and adjust messaging accordingly, leveraging feedback loops for refinement. When mainstream media fails to represent marginalized perspectives adequately, grassroots media initiatives, such as community radio stations, zines, or digital collectives, fill critical gaps. These platforms prioritize authenticity, speed, and responsiveness, often becoming hubs for innovation and resistance. Measuring success beyond visibility metrics. Awareness campaigns often rely on quantitative indicators like social media likes, website traffic, or survey responses. However, these metrics can obscure deeper transformations, such as shifts in institutional policies, increased civic engagement, or generational attitude changes. Measuring success requires balancing immediacy with longevity. Qualitative assessments, interviews with impacted communities, analysis of policy debates, or longitudinal studies are equally vital. Tools like impact mapping allow organizers to trace connections between awareness efforts and downstream effects, identifying which interventions yield sustainable results. Celebrating incremental victories, like a local council adopting a progressive ordinance after months of campaigning, reinforces motivation amid long-term struggles. Feedback loops. Collect input from stakeholders at every phase of a campaign to refine strategies and validate progress. Data transparency. Share findings openly with supporters to demonstrate accountability and inspire continued investment in the cause. Adaptive planning. Use evaluation insights to pivot tactics when obstacles arise, ensuring flexibility in pursuit of core objectives. Ultimately, awareness is not an endpoint but a catalyst. Its value lies in empowering people to act, not just consume information, and in building ecosystems of mutual aid, creativity, and tenacity that outlast fleeting trends. Conclusion. Raising awareness for social change is neither simple nor static. It demands courage, nuance, and unwavering commitment. By weaving together storytelling, education, coalition building, and strategic media use, activists can transform fragmented concerns into unified movements capable of reshaping societies. Every voice matters, but collectively, they form an unstoppable force. As you move forward, remember that awareness is not about shouting louder, it's about speaking more wisely, listening more deeply, and acting more boldly. The future belongs to those who dare to illuminate hidden truths and rally others to walk the path toward justice. What will your contribution be?